What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up. I'm coming at you with another video. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this video for a couple of days now, but got caught up doing other things. Did a couple other videos, personal life. But now I finally got around to it. Pretty sure y'all heard about this, but if you haven't, here you go. Now, this is one of the reasons why I said kids should not be doing homeschooling. Because you're in the comfort of your own home, you want to do whatever it is that you want to do. When you're at home, it's easy to, I guess you could say, get distracted because you're comfortable in your own setting. Me personally, I used to work from home a long time ago. And to me, that was the hardest job I ever had. Only because I knew that I can get up, go watch TV, go in my kitchen, give me something to snack on, take a lunch break, take breaks whenever I wanted, because I'm at home. And then, like I said, that's just for me. Then I realized, you know what? I don't want to work from home no more. Yeah, I said I don't want to work from home no more. It's too difficult. It's too easy to get distracted. So I said, you know what? It ain't for me. Now some people do it just fine. They're easy with it. That they say it's the best thing for them. And like I said, that's to each his own. That was them. For me, it was difficult. Now, with that being said, as you can see on your screen, Florida parents reportedly smoking weed and drinking during kids' remote classes. Some Florida parents have turned to booze and weed to get through remote learning with their kids. Boca Raton elementary teacher Edith Pride said some parents can be seen walking around unclothed while drinking and smoking during remote learning classes. We need to make sure parents don't get on the computer to help their children with joints in their hands and cigarettes in their mouth. Sometimes the joints are as big as cigars. You can't do that. That is a true statement. And then this is what I'm talking about as well too, because a lot of people have it in their mind, in their head, well, this is my house, I'm gonna do what I want to do, blah blah blah. Not knowing stuff like this can get you in some serious trouble. Kind of like a couple of weeks ago, I think it was in Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere. Yeah, I think it was Colorado, that this boy was doing his remote learning classes. He had pulled out a toy gun. Now, before I made any kind of assumptions, I looked it up, and the gun he pulled out, that he showed the video, it was really a toy gun. It was blue, yellow, purple. I mean, wait a minute. And then the teacher sent a welfare check over to the parents' house to make sure that everything was okay. And you can plain as day see on the screen that it was a toy gun. Now, I know sometimes these toy guns do look real, but that was a toy gun, and you could tell. I think that was in Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all go check that out to see what I'm talking about on that one. Now, back to this. I'm going to scroll up. I'm not going to read it all. Now, the thing that I've noticed is this. People do need to get out their mindset that they can do whatever they want, when they want, even while you're at home. Because sometimes that is not true. Especially during these remote learning classes. Or even if you at work, you working from home, I bet you won't be drinking and smoking weed then. because you know you're getting yourself fired. And that's what I be saying all the time too. You gotta set a positive example for your kids. So these parents are sitting here doing all of this, not realizing, well, they realize it, just don't care, I'll put it like that, that this is messing up their kids' future and their life as well. You can't do this stuff. You don't smoke, you don't drink around your kids. Don't do that. Me personally, if you're wondering, me personally, I don't smoke or drink. I don't even drink energy drinks. I don't even drink coffee. I don't do none of that stuff. I haven't did none of that stuff since 1996. November of 1996. I cut all that mess out. I would never do that stuff around my little girl in the first place because I want to give her a good chance at life, a good chance, to have a great childhood, a good chance, to succeed. And with the parents doing stuff like this, you kind of holding them down a little bit. You're gonna make it a little bit tougher. Now I'm not, as always, I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm just gonna scroll up and let you read this. But I have also noticed some things as well too. Parents are now realizing their kids is not as an angel as they thought, because now you're working from home and your kids are at home. So now you see all the crap your kids be doing. So you can't say, "Oh, not my baby. My baby would never do nothing like that." Then you realize, holy shit, my baby is doing stuff like this. Yeah. But the thing is this. You got to understand, even though the kids are at home, that, well, as long as they're doing these remote learning classes, they're not at home. They're at school. This is a extension of being at school. And kids have to learn that. I mean, excuse me, not kids. Well, yeah, the kids too, but mainly the parents have to learn this. And if you feel like that you still want to be you, guess what? Go in another room and smoke and drink. Go outside. Something, I don't know. Well, don't go outside because you can't do public intoxication, but you know what I'm saying. And this is just all wrong. Like I said, you are messing up these kids' future, or at least you're holding them down to a certain extent. Now, guess what could possibly end up happening? They got your ass on camera, because when they are doing this remote learning, they are recording. The teachers are recording for their own safety and for the kids as well, just in case anything happens. See, my daughter goes to school. She's not doing homeschooling. She goes to school, but once a month, I guess you could say, they do remote learning, just in case they have to do homeschooling again, just in case they do another shutdown or quarantine or whatever. So once a month they'll do it, and when my daughter does it, I'm not near her. Even though I don't do anything crazy, I still let her do her schooling. I can hear and pay attention to what she's doing, but I'm not around. I'm not in the same room, I guess you could say. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of these parents are now seeing the crap that the teachers have to deal with on a daily basis. And now you have more respect for these teachers. Because I know I do. I have 2 kids. They're not bad, don't get me wrong. But, kids going to be kids. Now I know how my mom felt with me. Now I know these teachers are very, very stressed out teaching these kids. And now I know, now the parents know that, shit, they kids are bad. I have always had respect for teachers because I'm like, I can't do it. You have to have some patience. I mean, some serious patience dealing with these kids. But with all that being said, though, you know, this parents here, these parents, y'all have to understand, y'all can't do these things. Cause they recording as they're teaching your kids, and whatever goes on in the background, I should say, they can use that against you, and you can go to jail, have your kids taken away from you, all that good stuff. You can get yourself in some serious trouble. Some serious trouble. So what we are telling parents is, y'all gonna have to cut this out. Y'all are. Because at the end of the day, it's not, like I said, you are hindering your child's future by doing stuff like this. So y'all gonna have to cut this out. Or at least don't be in the same area with your kids. Go in a different part of the house or something. At the least. Hey, I'm not encouraging anyone to do this, but just in case you're deciding to go into another part of the house. So with all that being said, I hope parents now understand. I'm going to scroll back up. I hope parents now understand y'all going to have to cut this out. This is just ridiculous. Like I said, me personally, I don't do anything. I don't smoke, drink. I don't even like to use curse words around my daughter. My son, he's grown now. He's out, on his own, doing his own thing. He lives on by himself, with his kids and stuff. But my little girl's at the house with me, and I don't even like to use curse words around her. I'm not gonna say that I don't use them because, life happens, and but you get my point. It's just that parents have to set the foundation for their kids. No matter what, you have to set the foundation. Because kids don't do what you say, they do what you do. And if you're sitting there smoking weed and drinking around your kids, guess what they're going to end up doing when they get older? The same thing. There's this old saying growing up, whatever you do, your kids are going to do to you 3 times worse. So with that being said, I hope parents, think about this. Give their kids a bright future, a head start. This is your boy Man Up. I'm Chunking the Deuce. I'll holler at y'all.